Darlene Laney, is that... Now, I don't know if that's the way I'm pronouncing it right. Let's just see how this says it.
Darlene Laney.
Oh, I said it right, Darlene Laney. Well, that's how the screen reader says it anyway when you highlight it and press the speech there. Darlene Laney then writes, let me start by saying thank you for what you do. I would love it if you can connect with my mum, Teresa Gale Laney. August will make 21 years since she's been gone, and she hasn't visited me in years. Thank you. Well, I thought we'd do something different, and if it doesn't work, let me know. As if you try and make another excuse for another go, but we'll do the ordinary mediumship cards. I know, we'll do them as well. We'll do the cards as well, just to be on the safe side, I think. Reason being is I was going to have a go at some automatic writing, or as I normally call it, automatic drawing, because it doesn't really write anything legible. Notice here we've got a planchette with a pen inside it here. They just tighten up the screw there on the little thing that goes around the pen, and that tightens the pen into the hole, and then there's those little bearings underneath I'll just show you that just for the sake of argument, just so we know what we're doing here. Just as you can see underneath there, there's little bearings, and then there's your pen there just sticking through. And then notice how that looks like Ouija board. Well, doesn't it just? Isn't that because the planchette is the little plank, the original device that was used before Ouija board, and the Ouija board uses a planchette, but the planchette actually that Ouija board uses came from this. This is the original Ouija board planchette, which isn't Ouija board, it's automatic writing. In this case you stick a pen inside it, and that's why it's shaped in the way it is, so you can get both hands on it. Whereas of course the planchette for the Ouija board is more of either a circular thing, or in this case with the witch board here is just a circular one with a hole in the middle, but usually it's that shape with the hole just there, isn't it? If you've seen Ouija board and whatever, seen us use it there. But we'll focus here on what we'll do is we'll just ask for the spirit of we'll just remind ourselves on who it is as we try and settle down here. Your mum there, Teresa Gale Laney. I ask for your presence, and as we do, if anything happens and it moves around and does anything, it may look like a squiggly mess, and if it does, don't panic. That's probably what it may, all it may be. But we'll see if there may be anything written there, if you may see anything that's familiar to you, you may be drawing something. But we'll also pull some mediumship cards just to be on the safe side. Spirit of Teresa Gale Laney, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Gale Laney, through this planchette and move among us. Spirit of Teresa Gale Laney, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Gale Laney, through this planchette and move among us. Spirit of Teresa Gale Laney, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Gale Laney, through this point of this planchette and move along us. Gale, I wonder if you could your presence. We thank you for your presence. If you could now give us a message. Give us a sign, draw a sign or something. What is here? I don't know. Could be anything. We just ask now. We just remain focused here. It's moving, but I don't know what it's doing. It could be doing anything. And when you're finished, Teresa, only when you're finished, you can bring things to a stop there. And it's moving to the middle. What's going on? And it's just as if somebody's taken my hand off, like a bit like when we do the witchboard. It's as if it's just taken my hand off. So it looks as if she's finished doing what she's been doing there. So we'll take the planchette, the automatic writing planchette, off the piece of paper, and we're left with that. Of course, make of that what you will, is the, I suppose, the best thing that we can come up with in this regard. I'll just we'll just try and lean that there. I think maybe we could just probably rest it there. That's a bit better, isn't it? So this is basically what we've got. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. I think I'm best just putting this planchette just. What I'll do, I'll just rest it on top of my tobacco jar, because then the pen can hang over the edge, and that can just sit on there like that. Bit of a place to put it, but it's don't worry. We have to improvise. So anyway, we've got this. We've just asked for her to join us. I don't know what that means. It probably means absolutely nothing to you. If you can see that there. As I'm looking at it, I don't know. There seems to be this sort of sharp, this sharp sort of, like as if it's two things here with a sharp point there and a sharp point behind, and like that on its own there, to me, looks like a bicycle with the two wheels and the handlebars there. Although that's at a distance, that's what it looks like to me. Of course, closer to, it's basically a bit of a squiggle, isn't it? But what's this about here? Maybe if I can just hold it up to you. Hold it up for you there. Maybe it's a bit of a work in progress, this, isn't it? I don't know if that might mean anything to you there. But just in case we might work out, Darlene, what this could mean, whilst you're present here, Mum there, whilst mother is present, Teresa Gale Laney, I'm going to use these mediumship cards anyway. I was going to say originally, if it was no good, give us a shout and we'll try mediumship instead, but we'll try one anyway to see if maybe the message that comes through, spirit of of Teresa Gale Laney. Could you like speak to us, commune with us through these cards and move among us? Spirit of Teresa Gale Laney, we ask for your presence here and commune with us through these cards and move among us. Spirit of Teresa Gale Laney, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Teresa Gale Laney, through these cards and move among us. Blessed be to Teresa Gale Laney and all absent friends. And we'll just cut the deck. I'll just pop it over there so we're sort of on the artwork, as you would say. We thank you there, Teresa. If of course, if this is you, then maybe something has been said already, but we just want to see what else you want to add. As I suppose this is a bit like a phrase book from the other side. It's easier for Spirit to use as we shuffled the cards. Teresa's Spirit manipulated them and placed them in order. And the first thing she's just saying to you there, Delaney, is that I am so much better now. I don't know what that would mean exactly, but it's strange, isn't it, being on a white surface instead of the black surface that we normally use, because of the automatic writing that we've just tried to have a go at. It may work, may not, I don't know. You let me know. A bit of feedback would help maybe for once. But either way, I'm so much better now in myself, and that's the main thing. And let's just see what else she's got to add to that. She's just saying, I'm here helping you. So maybe the auto writing did. Maybe she's passing a hint to have a go of it yourself. You can get these planchettes, of course, from I think eBay, Amazon, or places like that. So they are pretty common. And that's the main thing. So she's just saying, I'm here helping you. And I always tend to focus on the flag there, and I always say, what moves, the flag or the wind? We know the answer, but we don't. It's that sort of thing. I'm also focusing on the black clouds in the sort of background there, as if, although there are black clouds, I'll always keep you going. The wind will always be in your sail. That's sort of keeping you going, helping you move on with whatever it is you want to do. And of course, with that, we'll just flip the next card just to see what else. The third thing, as I usually say, it's beginning, middle, and end. So I usually do the 3 cards. She's just saying here that we will be together again, Delaney. We will be together again. But in the interim, I'll be helping you until then. And maybe you already have through the automatic writing. I don't know. Maybe the little or drawing. I always call it automatic drawing, really. But there may be text there. I don't know. It may form a word. I don't know what it does. We'll take another look at it in just a moment, just as a quick overview, I suppose. For now, though, I just want to thank you for your message there, and that regardless of if the automatic writing worked or not, it was a bit experimental there. Nevertheless, regardless of that, at least you know that this channel here has no doubt worked in some regard or other. So with that, Teresa, I want to thank you for your presence. I want to thank you for your time. And I want to thank you for your energy and thank you for your love that you've provided. And I also want to thank you for your patience for me whilst I was trying something with you there that may or may not have worked. Very much a bit of an experimental thing there, so hopefully you will have had some say in it. But for now, we'll just turn Teresa's cards over there. I'll just turn Mother's cards over and then just place them on the deck on a white surface for once. So I don't know if there's also maybe a message there as well. But either way, I just want to say finally there, thank you for joining us. Thank you for the message, and thank you for your time and your energy. And I want to say, love is the law, love is the bond. Merry did we meet, merry do we part. Teresa Gale Laney, merry may we meet again. And as we place the rest of the deck on top and lay Teresa Gale Laney to rest, we simply say, blessed be to Teresa Gale Laney and all absent friends. And finally, I'll just place the cards to the side and we'll just take one more look at the automatic writing artwork or automatic drawing. Is there any text there? Is there anything, maybe if it's a word, it's a double O word anyway. What I'm sort of thinking as though that's a tail plane or something like that, of a something, I don't know. Or I don't know what that is at all, but it sort of does. That's the angle that it was drawn in, wasn't it? So you'll have to sort of forgive my part of it, and maybe the camera doesn't do it much justice neither. So with that, I'll keep hold of this anyway in case I have to photograph it, and maybe I think I'll try and do that later on and photograph it and add it to the thing later on, but I'll certainly keep it anyway and just make a note of what it was. So with that, once again, blessed be for now this planchette here, and these cards have spoken.